Hello guys, this is the MKShadowNinja bringing you a new episode based on the Dead or Alive 6 demo, which actually was going to come out tomorrow, but apparently it's available today, which was pretty amazing. So during this demo I'll be going through each and every mode which is available step by step, as it is a breakdown. So obviously we're going to start off with the options, see what's there, see what's different, and we work our way from there. So it's obviously options, online, you've got your training mode, and then you've got the story mode. These are the available modes for you. Okay, and with that said and done, we are going to start the Dead or Alive 6 Deluxe Demo. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, so we are in the options menu. As you can see, these are the general options that the game provides. Hit effects are on, dirt is on, water and sweat is on. I didn't change anything, these are the default settings. Violence minimization is off because I don't want all of the violence to be minimized. You gotta enjoy it while you can. And softness. I don't know, the softness of the match, are you talking about? I don't know what softness you talk about. Anyway, let's just skip that. Okay, these are the general ideas of the options menu settings that the game provides. Let's just get out of here. We are on to the second part, which is the online settings. We are on to the second part, and that is the online system. So the online actually plays very well. The matches are smooth, solid, and very reliable. You know, sometimes when you actually get demos like this, let's take Soul Calibur 6. I actually got more smoother matches out of opponents that had lower bars compared to ones that had higher. Obviously there was a problem with their servers at the time, but they did manage to rectify it once it came to the main game, which actually played very well. In Dead or Alive 6, the demo actually plays very well. Now you get your occasional issues based on connectivity issues once you're actually playing the game. However, it's so minimized that most of the matches actually play well. The only time where problems started to occur for me was definitely in the final match when I was versing against an opponent playing as Kasumi, and during that time there was so much lag, so much problem, but I don't think it was at the server's problem or the netcode's problem. I think the problem came directly from the player itself. Obviously it was one bar in it, so you're not expecting gold from a match like that. But anyway, besides that, there are more online features to be explained. So here's how online works, right? Online can also be accessed through the throwdown menu. Remember throwdown? Throwdown actually appeared in Dead or Alive 5. Now throwdown matches used to occur whilst you were playing a different mode. So say if I was playing training, like in Tekken, when you're waiting for a match, you just train until a match pops up. Well, in this game it's the same thing, and it's the same thing that we have seen in Dead or Alive 5 as well. So whilst you are playing pre-training, there is an option if you want to be challenged whilst you actually play the training mode. So whilst you're playing, a throwdown match will happen and you choose to accept it or not. And what was great about that is that I got matches very frequently, and during these consecutive matches, the matches were smooth and solid, and that's something that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed playing the online in this game. Very smooth, very fast, and when you get into it, you don't want to stop. And that is a great feature to have in the game. Yes, there is a problem, like the final match that I played against Kasumi. Not only was the match pretty bad, although I did win it. Here's some footage of all of the online features and online itself. There's more online features that I do want to explain, but here's the thing, right? After the final match, I got a hard crash as well, and what happened was the game just cut and they went back to the Xbox menu, and I was like, oh damn. So good thing is they do inform me that obviously it's not the final version, and there is problems that you're going to see once you actually play the game. Now during my 1 hour and 40-minute playthrough based on the game, I did not see any crashes only until the end, which I thought that's brilliant. The game played well, it was smooth, it was something that I enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to the other mode as well, DOA Central. Now it's big, so I'm guessing there's a lot of content that's going to be riveted from there. I'm interested in the story mode, and we're gonna get into it very soon. Another thing that I wanted to explain when it comes to the online features, a great thing that I want to actually explain is that with online, it's very different to other games. So it's all about assigning a player that you are good with. So in the game, you have a choice of the 24 characters that the game does provide, which is amazing. Do you remember the final round when they included 2 or 3 characters? It was maximum 4, and then over time they would unlock a character that you can play as, and the Core Fighters was free, and you can play all of the modes except for the story mode, which you would purchase separately. So you get the game free without the story mode, which is still a great feature to have. The achievement system was even unlocked through this free game, and that was amazing. There's so much content to be had with Dead or Alive 6, and I'm already seeing it so far just with this deluxe demo. Now, in Dead or Alive 6, you are assigned with a specific individual. So within the 24 characters, you get to choose who you want your main online character to be. Through that main online character, throwdowns, which I had mentioned just previously, which can be accessed through the free training, gets unlocked. And whilst you're playing free training or whilst you're playing the online mode, this character which you have assigned as your online character is who you always play as. So I never actually go to the traditional character selection menu so you can choose which character you want to play as. What's different about this is that whoever you assign is the character that you play as for as long as you want. The character can be changed over time if you want to use a different character, and the leveling up system is broken down into 2 sections. The leveling up of the character himself, so obviously for my character it was Ryu Hayabusa in order to test out the game, and I managed to reach up to level 4 or 5, I wasn't sure which one, because I was just so excited about the content that they provided in this game. I'm so excited to when the game comes out, which is I'm sure it's next week the game's coming out, so I'm pretty excited. So although there are character progressions and user progression systems in the game which actually allows you to progress through online more smoothly, another thing which I liked is that when you actually win online matches, the amazing thing about winning is the fact that you unlock bonuses. Now, during my playthrough through Dead or Alive 4 or even Dead or Alive 5, costumes can be unlocked through several ways. Now, this is what this game shows. Now, DOA Central I'm sure will include things like arcade mode and even its own mode, because the arcade mode wasn't included in the deluxe demo itself. However, what's interesting is that whenever you win matches, I unlock specific costumes, which shows costume variety that you can unlock it in several areas. Online matches is only the first way that you can unlock it. Maybe you can unlock it through combo challenge and other features that the game provides. But it's pretty amazing what I have seen so far. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that when I actually won one of the matches, I unlocked a new course in the arcade mode, and that's pretty amazing. So as you can see, if arcade mode courses can be unlocked through online mode, and even costumes can be unlocked through online mode, imagine how many things you can unlock just through online mode. What else can you unlock? I'm pretty excited to see about that. Another thing that I wanted to explain is that whoever you choose as your assigned character in online mode, you can design their accessories. So accessories is a new added feature in the game. So you have your traditional costumes which you unlock over time. So far each character has 2 costumes. There are 6 costumes in total, 2 costumes, but for each costume there are 3 individual colors for each costume, making them 6 costumes. So obviously this game is supposed to be more covered up, less sexualized, more competitive worthy. So I'm interested on where the game is going. It doesn't really bother me too much, because whenever it comes to Dead or Alive, that wasn't really a necessity feature that I thought Dead or Alive 6 was popular for. Although it was a feature that a lot of people like. I mean, remember CG Gallery? Remember that one? Yeah, there is a lot of sexualization in all of the Dead or Alive games, and it's pretty interesting to see that this is the first Dead or Alive game to be less sexualized. It allows me to see more of a broadened idea that the game provides, and there's so much content to be had that really that wasn't even a feature I was looking for. You know, it's pretty weird. I mean, look here, right here, when I was explaining the options menu, if you want the sweat features and softness, whatever that's for, yeah, if you want them, you can put them on. And obviously I'm sure they're going to include sexualized content, but obviously for purchase. So with that said and done, online is also a way of earning points. Points can be used to buy accessories. Now the accessories that you can buy is only limited to the glasses itself for the deluxe demo. Although the accessories feel very limited to only the type of hair and the glasses that you wear, I'm sure there's more features to be had. However, if these are the only two features that they provide as accessories, I actually don't mind. I just hope that there's enough variety in both of them. It would be nice to include like a third accessory for your character, because I understand what they're dealing with, because you've already got the costumes itself. So the customization system is not really to customize the character itself. You can use it to take something off or put something on. However, it's mostly to add things on, so glasses or a type of hair. I mean, imagine Jan Lee with long hair. That would just be like so funny. But I'm gonna try that out when I actually get the full game. Anyway, that was the online features. We are heading on to the training mode. Now the training mode is accessible in the game and it's very elaborate. That's something that I really enjoyed. So once you actually click into the training mode, you have 4 types of training. You have free training, you have tutorial, you have command training, and you have combo training. Now free training is for those who want to just practice, get your moves right, enhance your ability during a match so you are prepared for the next online battle. And obviously it just allows you to refrain from anything too tactical. It allows you to be in your comfort zone and also work on traditional moves which you can execute to a very high level. Now the game is very elaborate in its triangular system that it provides for this game. That is where it comes to tutorial. Now tutorial is a very elaborate way of teaching you of the fundamentals based upon Dead or Alive 6. Through the tutorial you can learn essential features like fatal blows, fatal rush, fatal stuns, even the break holds, which are very essential features in order to build a gauge known as the break gauge. That is made up of 2 bars. Over time, whilst you give or take damage, it increases your break gauge. Within a 50% range, you can perform a type of break, which is like a counter against normal attacks, but delivers a damaging amount of depletion of health. So there is a lot of features in the tutorial system. If you want to learn everything, the fundamentals based on Dead or Alive 6, this is the mode that you go for. And I'm pretty excited to see what else the game has to include. Man, there is so much content in this. Now we're skipping on to command training. You see, free training is what you used to call command training in the previous games. You see, free training and command training were actually one of the same. You could explore different ranges of attacks, whilst you have a command training which gives you access to all individual attacks. Performing them all correctly will allow you to complete a specific command training for a specific character. Since there is 24 characters, you would have access to 24 different command trainings in this game. Now this is different to combo training, so we skip to combo training now. Whereas combo training, combo is in the name, combo training is all about performing a consecutive amount of moves correctly and timed right. Timing them right would allow you to perform such devastating attacks which can cause immense amount of damage, and it can allow you to outweigh the win and loss during a match. It can change the battle very quickly, and it's a mode that everyone should go to. Combo training is very essential, very important, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to actually get into the full game. Like I have been saying, damn, this game is actually pretty sick. For the demo itself, I'm actually giving it like a 9 out of 10 solid. Obviously you've got your occasional problems, however there is so much content that obviously if you have an Xbox or you have a PlayStation and you have the online connectivity that you need in order to play it, make sure that you pick this one up. It's free obviously on the marketplaces. Play it. Listen, you're not gonna get disappointed, I'm sure. The graphics are insane of this game. Before we actually touch upon the story mode, I want to actually go through one more traditional feature that the game provides. So in the game you have access to 24 characters, including 2 new characters, which is Nico and Diego. There are 2 individuals set right at the bottom, who is Phase 4 and Nayotengu. Phase 4 and Nayotengu are unavailable for the demo and will be unavailable for the game unless you pre-order it. You will have access to both of the characters, all their features, and whoever has access to them, you know, let us know how they actually play out. I'm just going to get the game normally. I want to see how the game plays when the full game is out next week. I'm pretty excited. Now, just next to these 2 characters, there are 3 individual slots. I think these 3 individual slots will be unlocked over time whilst you complete the story mode. So, during the online mode, there are 2 more characters I'm sure that you can unlock to play online. That means one character could be a boss character that can't be played on the online features. So I'm guessing the boss character might even be Donovan if they do show him in the game. I think it's been so long. Come on. Is Donovan in the game? I want to actually see when the full game comes out. But anyway, this is all the features that the game provides so far. The costumes are amazing, especially with Ryu Hayabusa. There's this white costume that I've been using regularly during my 1 hour and 40-minute playthrough, and I've been enjoying it to the fullest. But that is all of the features that the game provides. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed everything that you have seen so far. If you have done, why don't you hit that like and subscribe to BMQG before we get started into the story mode. Now the story mode, watch it, and then I'll be explaining everything after all of this is done. Enjoy, please enjoy.
On your end.
No changes.
How long will this take? Where's the dosage?
Probably go home once in a while.
Like they'll let any of us at this point.
Excellent work.
Miss Helena, is there something I can do for you?
I do have something important I need you to do for me. But, Mary Rose, I first need to know if you can handle it.
This girl, she's quite amazing, isn't she?
We need to make sure her power is not misused. Can I entrust this to you?
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, so that was the story mode. It was pretty quick. I think it was like 5 minutes long or anything. But before we actually get into the main pieces of information about what the flip happened during those 5 minutes, I just want to explain a few things. So it is pretty amazing that Dead or Alive 6 is able to harness all of its characters so that they are playable in the main story mode. Obviously not all of them are going to be part of the main story mode. I think some of them is going to go in a sequence where they're entering the Dead or Alive 6 tournament. Characters like Tina and Miller will be main contenders of the Dead or Alive 6 tournament. They've done it before and obviously they're going to do it again. They've already created a team, Miller, Tina and Bass. So I'm pretty interested to see where the story is going. Now with that all said and done, the story gives you insight on chapter 1. I can see chapter 1 for the Mugen Tenshin clan, for Honoka, not for Honoka, sorry, for Mary Rose and for Zack. All of them cannot be accessed and only accessed through the story mode once you actually get the full game. So I'm wondering if all of the features that you've already experienced get saved in the main game, but obviously that can only be said and done once the full game is out. This is what I have gathered from the story mode. So right now in the beginning, it's very quick. There's not too much information that they gave. I mean, it was like a stingy story mode, right? Here we go. From what I can gather, Donovan's secret organization Mist is trying to resurrect a being from the past, that being Raidu. He was the antagonist of the first game and has relations to the Mugen Tenshin clan. Raidu is Hayate's uncle and Ayane is Raidu's illegitimate daughter. This information is all gathered from the Dead or Alive Ultimate opening sequence. Raidu does not play a pivotal role in the 5th game, however, he is a playable character. We can see that Mary Rose is working under Helena, as she is assumed the task of locating a particular girl, Honoka. Not much can be said for Kasumi's bit, however, from what I can gather is that from the scene that they have displayed, the Kasumi shown there is actually the real Kasumi, and that's something that you gather from the Dead or Alive 5 story. As I have said, all of the playthroughs and story modes will be covered from Sunday all the way to Thursday. That will be a 5-day sequence of all of the stories added. Make sure that you watch them, make sure that you gather enough information as you can, and make sure you are ready and prepared for Dead or Alive 6. The only game that I'm not going to be talking through is the Dead or Alive 5 playthrough. So I want you guys just to watch it and enjoy it. If you get confused by anything, you get all of the information in the comments below, so make sure that you do check that. And that is it, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed everything that this demo breakdown has provided. Hopefully you have gathered a lot of information that the game displays, and if you have done, why don't you go ahead and leave that like and subscribe to BMQG. Hit the bell icon to receive the latest from BMQG. Why don't you follow us at BMQGG, 2 G's, 1 small, 1 caps, GG, on Facebook and Twitter. Both of the links will be in the description below. Make sure to comment below what you actually thought of the breakdown. Did you enjoy it as a whole? Is there anything else that you want me to uncover based on the Dead or Alive 6 demo? And yeah, if you have enjoyed everything else and you just want to ask a question based on Dead or Alive 6, I'll be happy to answer them. And yeah, this is the MKShadowNinja, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.